Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Tinker77 and we're back in my Mechanical Mastery world, and we're downstairs, and you can see behind me we've got the setup that we made in the last episode. This is a whole bunch of stuff, and it makes this fissile fuel pellet, which is awesome, and it's working great. I did add a tank here, a large ultimate chemical tank to pick up the hydrogen so that it keeps on working, and you can see it's going up, but we got lots of space in there, so that's excellent. So I think for today, guys, what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to go through here and make these things, and we'll see how long it takes. I'm not going to actually make the reactor. I don't see the point yet unless it requires it for something in this quest, but I'm not quite sure. But I'm going to try not to build it if I don't have to, because I really don't like the whole, you know, things explodes and there's radiation and stuff like that. So we're going to set this up here. I've got a bunch of these things I'm going to get rid of. Now let's see what we got to make here. Let's see. We got to make a casing. Bookmark that, and we got to make glass. Okay, that's makes sense. We got to make a what is this? A reactor port and a fuel assembly. Okay, so we got to make these things here. Let's see if we can get this quest just done. I'm not even sure yet, so let's see. We got to make a casing. What are we missing from the casing? We're making glass. Do I really not have glass? Seriously? I don't have much glass. Do we have any sand? I got some sand, so we'll just run it over here, stick it in the machine, and say, go faster. Really fast. There we go. Lots of glass. Not a lot. We'll have to get more sand, but that should do for now. Put that into here. Okay. Back to making this casing, the steel casing. And there we have the reactor casings. Great. Don't need that anymore. Reactor glass. Looks like we needed iron, enriched iron, which is just iron and, what is this, carbon or coal? So let's grab some iron. And I know we've got some coal in here because I've been dumping it in here. There we go. And we'll run over to one of our machines. This one will work. Hey, we got stuff in there. Good. This one will work. And we'll get that created. Okay, that's going to work. Let's move on to the next one while we wait for that to finish up. Let's make the fissile reaction port. So it takes an elite control circuit. We have that downstairs. So we'll run over here and grab it. It should be in one of these. This one. Yes, we have one of those. There we go. See, it's pretty easy. We have a lot of this stuff that's automated, so we have the resources. Now, it would be nice if it was all in my storage system, or accessible here, but we don't have that, but that's okay. So we grab that. There we have that piece. That's good. Don't need that anymore. Do we have our iron? Let's go look. 4 enriched iron. That's good. Run over here. Make the reactor glass. That's also good. And now we have the fission fuel assembly. Looks like we just need a tank. We can make a tank real easy and make that thing right there. All right, so that gets that quest done. I am not going to build this, like I said, unless it forces me to for this next thing, right? So let me go put all the stuff away, and we're going to move on. All right, I have added all of the things that you need for this next quest up here, so let's just go down these one by one. We got that. That was easy. This one takes a red. We have that in our inventory. That was easy. This one, we need more of this material here, and we'll get some of that. And that was easy. Okay. Turbine rotor. That's easy. So, I mean, it's going pretty quick, guys. We got this. Yes, it's a turbine blade. Okay. We need to have this. Saturating condenser. Okay. I mean, we got to get some of the red circuits. So we'll go back downstairs and get that. You can see that this is going pretty quick. Like I said, I'm not going to build it unless it forces me to. So we got a whole stack of that. That's fine. We'll take that and put it into our system, and we'll just have it there and use it. Since it was backlogged a little bit, that's okay. Put that there. Okay, we're trying to make the, what is this thing called? The rotational complex. Okay. Don't need that anymore. And this is a electromagnetic coil. Takes an energy tablet. We got that, and then you put that in the center of this thing, and you get an electromagnetic coil. Okay, and then we need structural glass like that. Okay, so you can see here we did the quest. It says it's needed, but I don't see it as being needed yet. So I'm not even going to worry about that. So we're going to move on then, okay? So the next thing I want to try to work on here is you're trying to get to make this inert advanced mechanical essence. So we have everything so far except for the blaze cake, which needs cinder flour. So we're going to look at that. Cinder flour just takes netherrack and crushing wheels. So I think we got crushing wheels, and I think we have netherrack. So we do have crushing wheels, and I believe we just use an EMC link. I'll grab one of these and netherrack, right? We got to program it, yes. So that'll work. I'm going to have to probably pipe it into something, because like, how do you dispense it? You're going to have to probably dispense it with a pipe, which means we'll probably need some of those and that. Okay, so that'll work. And then on the bottom, I'm probably going to put it, well, we can see we need a storage thing. Let's use a barrel. Or no, we can probably use a drawer is better for this, because it's a single item that has stuff in it, right? So make a drawer. And then we probably want to go down a chute into the crushing wheels. And then below that, we want to be able to pick this stuff up, and we probably need a hopper of some sort. So let's just get a hopper. I'm not sure if there's another way of picking stuff up faster, but then that should go into another drawer. And that should be the system. That's got to figure out how to build it now. So I'm going to get some cobble as some building blocks. There we go. Okay, so let's go over here and figure this out. We know we have to have crushing wheels and output. So let's see. I'm going to put the output like somewhere like around here. I'll put it right here, this drawer. This will be the output of the cakes right here. And I want to have a hopper here. And so this is my center line. So I want the crushing wheels over it. So let's see here. Let's go. I think that they have to be this close together. I'm not quite sure. Let me see. Placing these, okay. I'm not sure if that's the right layout for these, but we'll see here. Okay. And we have to have these getting power from over here, so I'm going to get some create stuff to work. This just looks wrong to me. It looks like this one's backwards to me. They're like, they should be together. I don't know. I mean, I would think that, see how the blades are looking? That's what I'm talking about. So if I press shift like this, no, but just do it regular. I don't know if they're, because they look like they're facing the same way, and I would think that they would look differently. If we look at the wheel, this thing here, and we say ponder, okay, they do face the same way, so that's okay. So it's a pair of crushing wheels. You gotta get power to them. That's right. So we're going to try to do that next. And you put stuff in the middle of it, and it drops it down. Okay, that's, we're about right what we want to do. So let me just try to get up power to these things and then see if they start turning. Okay, so what I've done here is I'm obviously transferring power over this belt over to this section here. And we're using some gears, makes this turning clockwise. And then to try to reverse that direction, I use 2 gearboxes, which actually reverses it this way. You can see they're going different directions, which means that these are going different directions. So that's good. And then they're spinning in the right place. So I should be able to now set this up to drop the materials that we need in just a second. I'm going to stop these because this can hurt if I fall into it. So there's the belt's done. It's not going to hurt me anymore. And let's see about trying to figure out where this goes. Okay, so again, this is where the center is. Not exactly there, but that's close enough. So we want to have the chute probably right above this, right? Going down. So can I put the chute right here? That should drop it. And then we're going to have a drawer. I should really do it on this side here. I don't know if that looks like it's too close to me. I like to see it drop. So let's go down one more. I'll do that again here. So there was against that, so it should be... Did I not get my chute? Aw. Oh, look at that. That was a power move right there. Okay. And then we're going to have our drawer here. And then it doesn't really matter each side, whatever side we want, but we want to have piping into the netherrack, okay? So we'll do that. And then we're going to set this up right here. Oops. Off of this. Okay. And we're going to set it to netherrack. And it should be pulling that in just a second. I'm going to get the stuff running. And hopefully this will give us the dust that we need, right? So let me get all of these out of the way too. I don't want this to mess up anything while we run this, okay? so there we go. Let's set up the belt. Now the belt's easy. Just click on one side, you click on the other, and there it goes, and it's all running. So that looks good. It'll drop it down there, and we don't want cobble in there. Thank you. So if we set this to extract, can I do that from here? Too short. Too short. We'll do this. And I would think that it should output that. There it goes. You can see it's grinding it down. And if it did it right, it should get us material going into the hopper. And there it is. That is the, what's it called? Cinder flower. Chapter complete. What? I don't understand why we got a chapter complete. Let's look at this up here. Create immersive engineering stuff. Alternative redstone source. I thought we did that already, but I guess we must have missed that. Okay, well, that's my fault. But so now we got cinder flower. Great. So next thing is to make blaze cake. Okay, so blaze cake takes a blaze cake base, and then you add it with lava. So the blaze cake base in a compactor is an egg, some sugar, a cinder flower. Compacts that into that blaze cake, and then the blaze cake, when you use this, you put lava into it, which makes the blaze cake. This is the blaze cake base. So this is one of the resources. Now, I don't know about egg and sugar, and that kind of bothers me that we may not have enough for eggs, because how do you get eggs? By dough, and dough you get from all this process here of wheat flour and water. And wheat flour you get from wheat. Milling wheat. Okay, so we might not be able to make this today, guys. I don't know how to do a good wheat farm. Did I see stuff drop in there? Okay, so it's going faster than it's going to work. So we might have to have a cutoff for this as well. But it's working fine right now. Okay, let me talk about this again. So this blaze cake base, we need sugar. And sugar you get from milling sugarcane, which we don't really have a ready source available for that yet, right? So we got to figure out how we're going to get sugarcane, like reproducible or automated, and we also need to figure out how to get. Well, do we have sugarcane in here? Okay, so we can just dump that into here. That's easy to make something to make sugar. But the egg, that's a good one. Egg. Do we get? Is egg in here? Oops, not rug. Egg. No. So I have to figure out how to get an egg pretty quickly. We know how to get the other part, the sugar, so and then this into a mixer or a compactor. Okay. Early on, I recall getting these chicken spawn eggs, and I think that was necessary and a kind of a hint that we needed to start collecting eggs, which of course I didn't do. So what I'm going to do here is start this up right now. I'm going to make a system probably right about, I don't know, here maybe. And we're going to start to set this up so that we have just a bunch of chickens and have their eggs drop into here. So I need more cobble. Completely forgot to get the cobble as like blocks to build with. Let's grab a stack of that. So I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to feed them a bunch of seeds, try to get some more eggs. We're going to slowly build this thing up so we get a large population of the chickens, right? And I'm going to leave the back open there so I can get it into the hopper if I need to. Okay, and I could make that glass right there. Maybe I should, just because, you know, why not? But then we'll have this spot here, and we'll be able to go in and put down those eggs and slowly get more chickens. This may take me a little bit to do that. That's okay, though. I don't mind, you know, the time. I can always stop the video for you guys. You guys won't have to see and wait all the time that I do. But that's okay. So let's just see if we got a really, really janky little chicken area right here, right? And if I go in here and I put these chicken eggs down, are they all the same type of egg? I would think so. Same type of chicken. And I think we could be able to get some seeds and start to feed them and maybe breed them as well. We want to get as many chicken as we can get in there so that we can get as many eggs as we can. That would be very cool too. And again, it's going to have to be us waiting for a while to get things done. That's okay. So here, chicken. Anybody else? Guess I can't feed them. What if I put a piece of wool down there? Come on, move around, chickens. Move your face. Oh, golly, I can't make another one to feed them, okay? What if I could do a carpet, like I said? So let's go see if we can do that. I don't know if I can even place it since they're there. Also, are there nets? Can I pick these guys up with a net? I don't think so. So, let's see. A carpet. Wool carpet. I don't have any wool, do I? I don't have any string. Oh, no. Well, we'll see if we have any wool. I don't know that we have any wool. We don't even have that. What about string? We don't have any string. We can do that with hemp, right? We can get string. Yes. Okay, that's good. So that will make 2 pieces of wool. That's all we need, right? It's 8. And then we make that was carpet. Okay, so we've got the materials. I just had to remember that we had string from the hemp plants. Okay, now can we do this right here? Please let me do this. No. No. Okay. There we got. There's this next one. Did they make something yet? Okay. No. Okay, they all kind of like start looking at me again. I don't know. We're going to have to get more of these guys, wait for them to make some eggs. Okay, so meantime, we know that we're going to get eggs through there. We know that. The other thing we need to make for this right here is we need to get sugar, and sugar is through a milling ability. Milling, we have to mill sugar cane to get sugar. Okay, so let's set that up right now. All right, we have here, this will be the output for the sugar. We don't have any sugar to put in there yet. We have on a pipe on the back here, and we're going to have the millstone, right? Okay, so that goes there. We're going to set that to extract. So that should pull the items out, and let's make this go faster. Okay, so there we go. Now we got to get into this. We're gonna have to put into this the sugar cane. That's good, but we really have to get this powered. So let's see how we're gonna get this powered. Looks like we're gonna have to do some sort of like, I don't know, maybe going to go up and over, but I gotta change the direction of the cogs. So let me go look and see how we're gonna do that. Let me go get all my create parts. Okay, we know we have to have a gear coming off of this. So there we go for powering that. It's going down. We probably have to use a vertical gearbox to get transmit power to this, and we'll probably need to rotate that, I'm thinking. So let me see if I can do that. So it's going in this direction, and then if we have a shaft going here and a shaft here, and we put another gearbox right here, this probably will stop everything, won't it? Okay. Why did that stop? Oh, it rotated differently. Okay. So I guess this is being placed wrong. Okay, so let's see if I can place it this way and rotate it. No. Okay, so let's put this down from over here. There we go. Okay, so we got rotational force going into the millstone here. So now all we got to do is pipe into this like this and get this set up here. This is the EMC link. Let's see if I can put that on top. I don't like putting things on things. It's so hard to do sometimes. So here we go. There. EMC link. I gotta get the sugar cane. So we'll get SUG sugar cane, and that's what's going to be outputting into the mixer. So let's set that up here, and we say grab it. Okay, so it's going to be outputting sugar cane. We'll set this to go, and we will set this to full power or fast speed, and you can see we're getting sugar. Okay, so we've got cinder flour. We've got sugar. We will have eggs after a little bit, so we'll have to just wait and see. So that should be good. One thing I want to show you, though, guys, over here, this could keep on going. I have made a little cutoff lever here, so when I flip this lever, you can see it starts bringing materials out. So that way I can shut off this system because I don't want this to keep running and pulling EMC and just wasting it. So this one will stop because it can't fill this up anymore, but this one won't because it's just dumping out automatically. So we're just waiting on the chickens right now. Yeah. Okay, so we know that these 3 ingredients need to go together into a basin for the press. So here's the basin. Here's the press. We're going to set that up right there. And we have to have all of those go into there. So I'm going to set up some pipes here. Now, this pipe should bring it all in correctly. I am not going to set this, though, as extract yet because I need to get more eggs. I'm going to use the eggs and manually throw it up in there, try to get this to a bigger mass of stuff. Like there was an egg right there. Let's see if we can get something really quick. I'll grab that egg out manually. I'll go up in here, and let's just see if I can throw it down. And nothing. But I'm going to keep doing this until I get a basically critical mass of eggs, okay? So, but this one should be extract. And we'll hit that in with this thing right here. And this one should be extract. And we'll do the same thing with this right here. Okay? And so that should be entering here sugar and flour. We have 16 of each, so the eggs would work. Oh, there's another egg. I heard it. Let's see if we get another one. Okay, thank you. So I got to keep doing this until I get to that, like I said, critical mass of stuff. That wasn't good either. So once we get an egg that I want, I'll bring this down and make the device that we need. Or not the device, the blaze cake, right? So let's see about hooking this up to power. We just got to get off of this right here, I think. A gear and a couple of shafts. Hopefully we don't overstress the system. I don't know what I'm going to do if I do that, but let's just see. So there's a cog, and let's get some shafts. Right? Okay, so that should work. So if we go off of here one more time and then shaft it along this way. Oops, I missed. Okay, so I don't need that many. Haha, my eyesight wasn't good on that one. Okay, let's go across here and here. There we go. So this should be ready and waiting for an egg. We have an egg, so I can just test it. But then we want that output of this to go to another drawer, probably to hold those pieces, right? And then from there, if you look right here, after we have the blaze cake, we just have to put it into lava onto it, and we get the actual blaze cake. Oh, sorry, blaze cake base to get to blaze cake. Wow. Okay, I'm just waiting on chickens mostly. Okay, they produce another egg here. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to throw this in manually into here. I just threw it. What a derp. All right, I do have some wheat flour that I did create. Now, I may have to automate it using this way of doing things, but I'm going to create some dough. And then if you bulk haunt the dough, it should give you an egg, right? Is that what it said in the recipe there? So if I do that, that's not haunting though, is it? Let's go look at that again. It said here, to get the egg, you can haunt. So we need to get rid of this right here, this water, and we need a flint and steel to light that and then haunt it. I'm trying to see if that might be a better way to do things. I don't know. It could be. But I don't know. We'll see. Let's see how this works here. I wanted to get an egg so that I can place it into this this machine here. So let's make sure that this works. I'll put it in there and turn that on so it goes in manually. I want to try to do this so I get a placeholder for the blaze cake base. There's an egg. Okay, so I'm going to put this in here. We have one, so now we have two. And then I am going to... wait, let me get one out here. I'll hold this in my inventory. And then we're going to extract. Now it has none. Okay, you heard that thing work. That's great. Now I'm going to put this other one back in here. So we have one. Now, it should have created... I got all the pieces parts there, but we've got the blaze cake base. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this into this drawer and then lock it. So that way, if it ever makes things, it doesn't just start pulling things out when I do this. It only will pull out and put into there the blaze cake base, right? So we're getting all the resources here. Let's see. And put that in. Okay. So we have one egg here. I just want to test this again to make sure that it works. So if I take this... let's see. Can I do this again? Maybe I just gotta get rid of this. And then put one back. Okay, now it's hooked up, and we'll say, do that. And there's the egg one in there, and it should have made it, and this should now have two. Okay, so that seems to be working. I'm gonna make sure I upgrade this here real quick. Oh, we got another egg. I just heard it go through. So now we have 3 blaze cake base. Excellent. All right, let's see if we can get to the lava portion. We need a spout. This spout is, we got dried kelp. I think we need a copper casing. So to get that, we're going to have to use, it looks like a deployer. But I think we can just use any stripped wood and copper. So let's just see if we can do that. Let's get copper. Get a piece of copper here. And we need a stripped wood. So any oak or whatever would work. And an axe, of course. So let's get an axe. There we have one. Okay, there we have one. And I think we just go like this. Strip it, and I think just put the copper on it, right? Okay, that's good. We got the copper age. And so that should help us to make a spout. Spout. There it is. Okay. So we're going to set up over here from this system here. We got these blaze cake base. We have to have a depot. Okay. And we have to have a spout. Okay, going on top of that. And then we need to have a way of getting lava into here, which we have a way of making lava. with, I think it's with magma crucibles, right? Don't we do that over here, maybe? Yes, right over here, we're doing lava. So we're putting out into a magma crucible is that. So we're going to do that same setup, making lava. Let me go do that. Magma crucible. We need another EMC link so we can output cobble. So we don't have the right link here, so let's see if we can build one really quick, hopefully. We got to make this as the base. We have a level 1. I usually go to level 3 because I have the resources for that. I have the blues. I don't have like excess yellow to work with, but there's that. We also want to have a cobble so we can program it. Okay. And we're also going to need some fluid pipes, right? Okay, so let's just see how we want this to work. We can go right over top of this, right? So let's do this here. Okay, and then we have to use a magma crucible. And then we can probably put on top of that, we could probably put the EMC link. So let me do that here. Okay, EMC link and program it. Okay, that's good. And now this should be, we could say, bringing in from the side configuration. The top is input automatically. And there is that. So it looks like as long as we get power, it would come out this way. Let's set this for output to that side. That's good. And let's just make sure we're extracting really fast. Right here. Okay, so it looks like what we need to do here, guys, is provide power to this device, which I can probably do with a flux. So we'll set that up in just a second. And then this should be working here to create what we need. I'm going to do one manually, of course, beforehand, so we can get the base before and I can set up a drawer for it. All right, so I added power. This is now making lava. And you can see this is filled up with lava here. So if I take out one of these, I got 2 of them, but let's just do one. And I place it here. It should do that, and it made blaze cake, right? And so I need another drawer. I want it to bring that off of there once it is a blaze cake. So we have that, and I'm going to set this output right beside here. We'll put this right here. So let me grab that. There it is, blaze cake. We got that quest. I'm going to put it in here, and I'm going to lock this drawer. And then we should be able to set up another one of these pipes coming off of here and extracting it. And I always like to set this up with the advanced pipe upgrade. It's great. So that looks like it works. So if we did the same thing here, you can see we got a blaze cake. I got 2 here. Let's just put this other one back in there. We'll set this up. We'll set this to extract, and it should just automatically pull blaze thing, and it made both of those. We have 3 blaze cakes, just like that, guys. So as soon as we get the eggs production going better, this whole system will create blaze cakes. So, guys, I just took my screenshot for the thumbnail. You can see that down there, so you can tell that I'm getting ready to end this episode. I'm going to be spending some time off camera working on getting the egg production up, by just sitting here and just, feeding the chickens and throwing their eggs, trying to get more chickens and see if I can get a critical mass of this stuff. But you can see we do have the way to make blaze cakes. So the next time, guys, hopefully we have some more stuff we can do to make those new essences and get that kind of automated. But so far, it's looking like it's working pretty nicely, right? I think so. Hey, if you like this video, please click that like button. If you have any comments, put them down in the comment section. And if you'd like to be notified of the videos I produce, please subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to hit that little bell icon so you get all the notifications, okay? Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.